Dive Kick is a weird fighting game that is available on the PlayStation 3 console. It is a 2D fighting game that only has two buttons, one for diving and one for kicking. The game is designed to be simple and accessible to players of all skill levels, but also has a high skill ceiling for those who want to master it. The game features a cast of quirky characters, each with their own unique abilities and playstyles. Some characters are fast and nimble, while others are slow and powerful. Players must use their skills and strategy to outsmart their opponents and land the perfect dive kick. Dive Kick is considered one of the weirdest fighting games on the PlayStation 3 because of its simplistic gameplay and bizarre characters. It is also known for its unique approach to the fighting game genre, as it strips away many of the complex mechanics and focuses solely on the basics of fighting games. Dive Kick has a dedicated following and has even been featured in competitive gaming tournaments. The game's humor, accessibility, and unique gameplay make it a standout title in the world of fighting games. AAA Heroes del Ring is a strange fighting video game that is from the PlayStation 3 console. It features Mexican wrestlers, known as luchadors, who fight in the ring. The game has a story mode where players can follow the career of a luchador, from training to competing in different arenas. There are also exhibition matches and tournaments where players can unlock new characters and costumes. The game is known for its over-the-top moves and special abilities, such as flying attacks and finishing moves. It also includes a Create a Wrestler feature where players can design their own luchador. Despite its quirky nature, Lucha Libre AAA Heroes del Ring is one of the 10 weird fighting games on PS3 because of its unusual setting and characters. Anarchy Reigns is a weird fighting game on the PlayStation 3 that is fun to play. In the game, players must fight their way through a post-apocalyptic wasteland filled with crazy characters and dangerous enemies. The game has a unique blend of hand-to-hand combat and weapon-based combat that allows players to customize their fighting style. The game also features a robust multiplayer mode that lets players fight against each other online. What makes Anarchy Reigns one of the weirdest fighting games on the PS3 is its over-the-top characters and ridiculous story. Despite its oddness, the game is still a lot of fun to play and is worth checking out if you're a fan of fighting games. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle is a fighting game based on the popular manga and anime series JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Various characters from the series and allows players to engage in fast-paced battles using a variety of moves and techniques. One of the reasons why JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle is considered one of the 10 weird fighting games on a diverse cast of characters with unique abilities and fighting and bizarre characters, making each battle a memorable experience. In addition to its quirky characters, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle also features a deep and engaging combat. Players must learn how to effectively use their characters' abilities and special moves to outsmart their opponents and emerge victorious. Overall, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle is a fun and unique fighting game that fans of the series and newcomers alike can enjoy. Bash is a fighting game where players control the movements of their characters' joints in a turn-based combat system. The game is unique because it focuses on realistic physics, making it challenging but rewarding to play. Players can customize their character's appearance and moves, and there are many gameplay modes to choose from.
And left rotate. Oh crap, he's got me. No.
Tori Bash is one of the 10 weird fighting games on PS3 because of its unusual gameplay mechanics and the fact that it requires a lot of skill and strategy to succeed.
I want this.
Despite its challenging nature, Tori Bash has a dedicated fan base and is considered one of the most innovative fighting games. Fantasia is a fighting game that allows players to choose a character. The game features a variety of unique and unusual characters with different fighting styles and abilities. It is competitive fighting games on PS3 because of its fantastical setting and unusual characters. The game has a story mode where players can follow the story of each character and learn more about their backstory. There are also various gameplay modes, including arcade mode, versus mode, and online multiplayer. Some of the unique features of Battle Fantasia is the use of a feedback system, where players can increase their character's power and abilities for a limited time. This adds adds an additional layer of strategy to the gameplay. Overall, Battle Fantasia is a fun and efficient fighting game that offers a unique experience for players who are looking for something different from the typical fighting game Undead formula. And Undressed is a video game about a young man who wakes up in Akihabara, a district in Tokyo where he discovers that he has been turned into a vampire-like creature called a Synthister, and that he must defeat other Synthisters to save himself and those around him. Fighting against the Synthisters using various weapons and clothing items, and stripping them of their clothes to expose them to sunlight and defeat them. The game also has a dating sim aspect, where the player can interact with various characters and develop relationships with them. This game is considered one of the 10 weird fighting games on PS3 because of its unusual premise. The game's focus on stripping enemies of their clothes is also seen as a controversial and unusual feature. However, the game has gained a cult following for its unique take on the fighting genre and its humorous tone. Phantom Breaker Extra is a fighting game that is available on PlayStation 3.
More or less blind playing this.
The game features a wide range of characters, each with their unique fighting style and abilities. Players can choose one of these characters and battle their way through a series of enemies to become the champion.
I like to think he's a priest. Oh man, I didn't look at
The game has a unique art style that sets it apart from other fighting games.
That intro. I think that's accurate, actually.
It features colorful environments and characters that are reminiscent of Japanese anime.
That's actually the reason why I didn't stream on Thursday.
The combat system is easy to pick up, with simple button combinations used to perform special moves and combos. One of the reasons why Phantom Breaker Extra is considered one of the 10 weird fighting games on PS3 is because of its quirky characters and over-the-top special moves. For example, one character can transform into a giant robot, while another can summon a giant bird to attack their opponent. Overall, Phantom Breaker Extra is a fun and entertaining fighting game that offers a unique experience for players. Its unusual characters and gameplay mechanics make it stand out from other games in the genre, making it a must-play for fighting game fans looking for something a little different. Guilty Gear 2 Overture is a fighting game that combines action, strategy, and RPG elements. The game is set in a fantasy world where two factions, the Order and the Conclave, are at war. The player takes on the role of Saul Bad Guy, a powerful warrior who must lead his army to victory against the Conclave. The game is played in real time, with the player controlling Saul as he engages in battles against the Conclave's forces. The game also features a strategic element, as the player must manage resources and build structures to support their army. One of the reasons why Guilty Gear 2 Overture is considered one of the weirdest fighting games on PS3 is because it deviates from the traditional 2D fighting game format. Instead, it combines elements of different genres to create a unique gameplay experience. Another reason why the game is considered weird is because of its storyline and plot. The Guilty Gear series is known for its over-the-top characters and plot lines, and Guilty Gear 2 Overture is no exception. The game features a cast of eccentric characters, including a talking cat and a robotic man. Despite its unconventional gameplay and storyline, Guilty Gear 2 Overture is a fun and engaging game that will appeal to fans of the series, and The Return of Matt Hazard is a video game released in 2009 for the PlayStation 3. The game is a third-person shooter with a humorous storyline and characters that parody other popular video games. The main character, Matt Hazard, is a washed-up video game hero who is forced to return to action when his old nemesis, General Neutronov, creates a new game to destroy him. Players control Matt Hazard as he fights through various levels and battles against a variety of enemies, including robots. The game also features a number of boss battles and minigames, such as a platformer level and a driving level.
Community service work, if you get my drift. Look.
Eat Lead. The Return of Matt Hazard is considered one of the 10 weird fighting games on PS3, because of its unique blend of humor and action. The game's parodies of other video games, such as Duke Nukem and Metal Gear Solid, make it stand out among other shooters. Additionally, the game's use of minigames and boss battles adds variety to the gameplay and keeps players engaged. Overall,
Can you hear me?
Eat Lead,
Yeah, I
The
hear you.
Return of Matt
Where
Hazard
are
is a
you?
fun
No
and
time to
entertaining
explain
game for
right
fans
now.
of shooters
Someone
and
is
video
bound to
game
notice I've
parodies.
hacked an imposter.